It started out like any other job. Hit the planet, rip the rocks, go home and get paid. But this time, we dug too deep, woke something up. And now, we're just trying to survive long enough to get out of these beasts' hive.
Welcome, my pack, to Xynoshyft, the mining card game extravaganza on Steam. This is something that me and my buddies love to play, and I will definitely get them on here. But first, I want to go over the game first by myself to kind of give you viewers a bit of an oversight of the game in general. Now, this game has a Dark Souls-ish feel to it. You're gonna die a lot. It's gonna hurt. Sometimes the game seems unfair, but all in all, it's one of those enjoyable, you keep coming back for more fun kind of games. Now, I have played this by myself before, and I have enjoyed it quite significantly. So we're going to play on normal, but the first game, we're not going to touch these DLCs. I want to show you guys how the base game works, so even maybe you might pick it up. So I'm going to be solo playing it, and we'll just have to see
Acquire your
how well I do with a
resources.
random faction, too. I'm not going to be picking the most overpowered. Oh, by the way, that's Dina. That's just her self-proclaimed name that we're just going to give her. So what did I get stuck with? Okay, so this is the game board. Each wave constitutes 3 rounds. Each wave gets exceedingly harder, and each one draws from a different deck. So each game you have to build up your troops to protect your base's health. Every round, 4 enemies come up with different varying abilities, different varying attack, defense, that sort of thing, and something really scumbaggish. So, the first round, all I can get is rangers and whatever's on the board here. Now, with each command center comes certain perks to certain cards and abilities. So I have the med bay. So one, reduce the cost of one card by 1 to a minimum of 1. Okay, so basically I can reduce this to 1 if I want to. However, the board is not favoring me right now because there's a lot more weapons and armor than actual medical supplies. Oh, actually, okay, here we go. We got the medical bot. Deploy this card as you would a troop. If this troop ever suffered damage, it immediately killed. All troops in lane gain 2 HP. So they get health if they're wounded. So this would go with a good combo with the drone deck. So we just need to start out. So let's begin. I'm going to deposit my resources. I'm going to have a good time with this. So since I have 4 resources, it's actually not bad. I'm going to get another med kit. I'm going to get another med kit and pull that over. And I want to get something that's going to help me later down the road. No, I don't want armor. It's not what I want. Okay, so what do I want? I want a pulse shield. This may be played in response to reveal effects. Reduces the next damage of a troop by 4. Yeah, see, this is really helpful, not only for early, but for late game. So we're going to start off now with
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
And just see how well we do.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, so I can't see what they are until the actual combat phase. So there's also cards that allow me to reveal and replace different sort of abilities, but only when I see them here. And there's so much more equipment than just this. There's a special heroes pack, which adds a ton of new equipment to it. Okay, so this creature attacks first, and so he'll kill my guy. However, I can prevent that damage, so I'm going to. Just because it's useful to just do that. Okay, so he doesn't do any damage to me, but I do damage to him, and he dies. Okay, so this guy will one-shot me. All in all, it's better if I use my med kit. And you can use this to prevent the damage of the combat phase this turn, like I just did here. Now, he's gonna die, and I'm gonna take damage to the base. Okay, so good there. Okay, Yeah, this is another incident where. Okay, so we're gonna play the card so that way he survive confrontation. We might as well. He goes to the back anyway. Okay, so this enemy kills a troop, but he's not gonna kill a troop. He's just gonna deal damage directly to my base. So we're gonna take 5 damage. Actually, no, 4 damage. That's better than what I was thinking. But I have to survive 9 rounds, and this game can
Acquire your
get
resources.
increasingly harder as time goes on. So I'm actually gonna spend my money on not just troops, but I'm gonna get a ranger. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the cost of this. I'm gonna get another med kit, and then I'm gonna get a bioenhancer, because those are always useful.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Yeah, thank you, Dina. Okay, I'm gonna replace them out like that, and
Warning, Xeno life forms
let's see how we
detected.
do. Okay, so this, if he kills me, he'll deal a damage to the base, which his attack can easily defeat him. So I'm just going to use a med kit on him, just so we can not die. I really don't want to die. Okay, so again, I can just use another med kit because I do not want to draw another less card. That would really, really suck. Okay. Okay, so he will kill me and deal 2 damage to my ranger back here, which won't kill my ranger. But at the same time, do I want to save him? Not really. Because a militiaman is not that good of a person to save. Whereas this guy, definitely want to protect him. So I give him that, gives him the bioenhancer, and gives him the attack necessary to kill this guy. There we go, and we actually have two.
Acquire your resources.
Yeah, without the equipment he dies. But we have 1 militia still on the field. Okay, so I'm gonna have to shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna need to buy 2 rangers this turn, because I have no soldiers in that hand whatsoever.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Okay, so here we go. I can keep this guy alive as long as I need.
Warning,
with this.
Xeno life forms
Alright,
detected.
let's see what we got. Okay, see, this is the kind of bastard I'm talking about when I'm talking about the game can get hard. This guy's wave 1, and when it's a refill effect, he goes to the back of the enemy lane, but while in the lane, reduces the damage of all enemies suffered by 1. That's going to make this guy's job almost 10 times harder. Now, if you have 2, just forget it. I'm dead. Okay. So, I'm going to have to use 2 medkits, or I can just let myself take a damage, which I think I'm going to let myself take a damage. Yeah. And then prevent the damage to my ranger. So that way we get rid of that. Okay, so I don't want him to kill my guy. So I'm going to let the fighting hit first. Okay. Okay, so I want to play this card to protect him. So I don't have to draw 1 less card. I still have my foolproof here. Okay, so he... Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna end up drawing 1 less card. However, yeah, let's just shield him, because we can. And then we fight again. Okay, so I'm gonna draw 1 less card. But, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Warning, new biosignatures detected. Use of advanced troops
Okay, so now
authorized.
that we've gotten to round 4, we're in this tier now. You notice how I got a little 3 resource? It allows me to buy these advanced soldiers, which I've only ever had 1 deck work with this, But these two are the most valuable, the Stormtrooper and the Field Medic. Medic because he can heal, and the Stormtrooper because he can do excess damage when need to. Also because these three are pretty strong. He's just mainly for an attack trooper. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend our monies. I'm going to buy a medic because I know we're going to need it. I'm going to buy 2 bio enhancers because I just know we're going to need it. It's going to happen.
Troops ready for deployment. Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Let's put you here, and let's put you here, and let's see what we do.
Xeno life forms Warning, detected. Xeno life forms
see,
detected.
This guy's a bit of an asshole. He will kill my guy indefinitely. Deals its damage to the first 2 in lane, and when it attacks, the damage therefore cannot be prevented. Okay, so it's gonna kill my militiamen. Regardless, and I don't want to blow a bunch on my militiamen, because that would suck. So what I'm going to do to make this a little bit more expedient, until the end of the round. Okay, so he's going to gain that much health, and then I'm going to, let's see, heal up to 2 targets, to 2 damage. So then I healed him, even more, because of that. So he's not going to die, but my militiaman is. Okay, so now I need to prevent damage onto this guy. Oh, that's another thing. Every time your base every time you get to a new round, you get a new, whenever you play a heal card, heal 1 troop for up to 2. So that's why I'm stacking these bioenhancers and medical kits, because every time I use it, I get a double buff heal, which makes it exceedingly more valuable than before. Okay, so no matter what I do, use heal ability. And okay, so he will die if I don't do something. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to heal him because that's all I can do. It's all I can do. He's gonna die next turn. Actually, if I use my bioenhancer on him, he's not gonna die. Okay, so yeah, he won't die. I'll be able to. Okay, this deals. Oh man. In lane 2 damage, and then places at the back, and then he dies because screw the fucking spider. Okay, so we're gonna take damage, but we're not gonna take as much as we possibly could. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, honestly. Unless this is a boss effect. Okay, if this troop is in your discard pile, place at the top with every 5 damage. Basically, that card's a bitch. It's just.
Acquire your resources.
It's no fun.
Acquire your resources.
No fun. I hate you. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me, game? Okay, so I gave me Militia. Of all the cards you could give me, you give me Militia. Okay, so I'm going to reduce, let's see what we got here. I'm going to reduce a medkit, buy a medkit. I'm going to buy the last I'm going to buy another bioenhancer. Actually, should I buy one more bioenhancer and then just go for all-out medic? Or should I go for... You know what? Actually, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to buy the last of the bioenhancers, and then I'm going to go with actually a medic. Because...
Troops ready for deployment, Commander. Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Very simple round. I actually might lose this round, but this is really all I can do.
Xeno life forms detected. Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, this guy fights the last guy in the lane. Now, fun thing is, I will die if I do not do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the bioenhancer on him. Now he'll survive. I heal because I can. Okay, so good. So now this guy, each time this kills a troop, deal the base 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each troop in lane. So whatever happens, this guy cannot die. So what I gotta do is I gotta use the bioenhancer. I'm gonna heal my medic. And I gotta put this on. Okay. And heal my medic again. So he will not die, at least if I do. I don't want to blow all these damn things, but yeah, so we're gonna take some damage regardless, and we're just gonna have to go with what we got. Okay, so, yeah, see, we're gonna take some. Okay, so this guy is an asshat. So he's going to deal it to the first 2 troops in lane, and I can't stop him. However, he's not going to kill my medic. No, he will not kill my medic. But I will kill him. Yeah, so we're going to take each other out, which all around is a great... Oh, never mind. I lose. Wait. Huh? First 2 troops... Oh, wait, does that ability stack? That's new. That hasn't happened before when I played. Well, for the med bay, I actually got a lot farther than I typically thought I would, since I'm not very good with them. All in all, I'd say that was not a too bad of a round, considering how new I am at this.
Base destroyed. Mission failed. Base destroyed. Mission failed.
Well, that's the nature of the game. You will have to learn how to build and adapt strategies based on how you are doing. But I think you guys have got the basic concept, so I'm going to do one more. Okay, so let's just get this all power of editing, people.
Acquire your resources.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. Okay,
Acquire
so we got
your
a
resources.
new base to work with and plenty of new weapons and equipment. So let's see what we got this time. Okay, we've got weapons research and development. So again, every one of these bases has the same first wave ability, but each one is 2 and 3 are all different. So what we got here is we can reduce one of the weapons. Now, I got lucky, and we've got 4 good weapons on this table here. So every time we start out with this, but we've got the high explosive grenade. Now that is a beautiful frickin' weapon right there, and I got plenty of resources too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce that. Oh, that's a science thing. Damn it! I thought that was a weapon. Okay, so what else can we gonna use? What can we use? What can we use? Okay, you may have the equipped troop deal this damage before enemies attack this card. If this is done, discard this card at the end of this combat. Okay, so this is good because it lets me have first strike. It's just kind of a idea of what I can do. This is just 4+ damage. It's a rocket pod. It doesn't really have any significant effects that'll help. So I'm going to reduce that. And I'm going to play all my cards. I'm going to buy that. Don't have any 1s on the field, which is going to make me have to really think about my build up here. I can't buy anything, game. Yeah, it'll give you this warning screen, so you won't accidentally buy your
for
shit.
Deployment, Commander.
Okay, so I'm going
Troops
to
ready for deployment,
here
Commander.
and just have the militia in reserve.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Alright, Dina. We heard
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, he's not gonna die, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so with this, he will die, and I am not gonna allow that to happen. There we go, baby. Okay, yeah, this is a problem. Okay, each time this enemy kills a troop, burn that troop and deal the base 2 damage. Now see, this is a boss card up here. You can tell by the little radioactive symbol. But when you get them, it is the biggest bitch ever. So I'm going to take 4 damage regardless. And I'm gonna lose some troopers. Yeah, so he's permanently gone. He doesn't go in my deck. Neither does this militia. I'm gonna be low on troops. I'm about to take a massive amount of damage this round. Damn, this is not working very well. This is a horrible first round.
Acquire your resources.
Okay.
Acquire
I
your
almost
resources.
have to buy a bomb for those situations because I cannot have that happen again.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
I mean, I could have bought a ranger.
Troops ready for deployment,
not having
Commander.
this backup.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Using its ability. We attack at the same time, baby. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna attack first. Gonna save. It's gonna deal me 1 damage, it's fine. Okay, so no, we're not gonna let them do that. So we're gonna throw the nades.
Acquire your resources.
Yeah, cause look, I don't have anything else. These are the only things in my deck because I lost
Acquire
so
your
much.
resources.
Okay, so we're gonna reduce. Shoot. Okay. 1 troop may heal 1 damage, and during its next combat, deal its opponent's damage before it attacks. So I'm actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get 1 more nade. Because if I have this nade, I should be okay.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
I can bomb 2 of their cards right off the bat.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander. Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, so whenever
Warning,
he kills a troop,
Xeno life forms
he's gonna
detected.
kill me regardless, unless I do this. Okay, so I can safely bomb him. Okay, so I'm gonna attack first. So he goes to the back. Oh, okay, I'm gonna take 1 damage.
Warning, new biosignatures detected. Advanced troops authorized. Warning, new
Okay, now this is
biosignatures
when
detected.
the
Use of
shock
advanced
trooper
troops
class
authorized.
really comes in handy. And I'll show you why. I'm going to buy a shock trooper and a medic.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Militia and then the medic. He's going to get it.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Because for 2 reasons why the militia's not going to get it. There's no cards that really target this besides the butcher. And the butcher isn't going to kill me. With this, I can deal my damage to the butcher first. And use his ability to kill him.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, so we have a Havoc. Now, if this enemy kills a troop,
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
And light this bitch up. Like that. So he'll lose a damage, but it's okay. I can actually save the Stormtrooper by doing this. I killed him with his ability. And then I'm going to, so we fight. And then I use this on him, and he survives. So, there we go. We don't lose very many. Deal the first troop in lane 3 damage. Well, fuck you then. Okay, so we're gonna lose this guy. We're gonna lose the militia because fuck me. Nope. We're gonna do this first. You die. Okay. Now this is why the game hates me. Now I can do this. Once per round, if the player may return 1 discarded card from their hand to their deck. Now I need this puppy. So now that I have this, Okay, so it's an equipment. I'm going to lose 4 health. There's nothing I can do to stop that. But you know what's funny? They nerfed that. It used to be 6 damage. And that's really funny.
Acquire resources.
Okay, so I have a medic to start out. And
Acquire
I
your
have
resources.
one thing. I don't have anything in my discard pile, so that's not going to help me. Okay, bring another one of these in. Bring a shock trooper and then a ranger.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
And then a ranger. Same setup as last time.
Warning. Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Right, let's see what we got. What do we got? Alright, none. Okay, he's gonna.
Warning.
Deal
Xeno life forms
asshole.
detected.
Okay, you're not gonna die to this guy because he's a dick. What is it? Oh, it's a prowler. That's nice. Ah, we don't have any. Suck my dick. Okay, so this. Okay, I'm gonna use this to just bring this back to my hand. Because I like having these in my hand. I'm gonna prevent his immediate death. And then suck my. Okay, now see, this is the fun part. Well, this is why I put the thing on him. Because this asshole that I knew was in there. And I do my damage first. Deal the first troop and... Okay, so my medic's gonna be the only one that survives this. Medic is gonna be the only survivor. That's fine. I'm actually just gonna just see what I got. Okay, so I got a bunch of militia. Fuck. But I've gotten 3 of them.
Acquire your resources.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have a fantastic round. So I'm gonna have these. I have a medic. I can put him in the back. I'm gonna use these guys' ability to reduce the shock trooper. Bring that in, and then deposit these. Bring in another one of these. And what do I have that I can pick from here? I can. Okay, so I can bring in another one. Let's reduce a weapon, shall we? Let's reduce this one. So I can grab this. Okay, troop is killed. Deal 1 damage and deal 1 enemy in your lane damage equal to half of that troop's total HP. So it's based suicide armor, and I love suicide armors. So let's get this
Troops
show
ready for deployment.
on the road. Actually, you go in the back, you go in the front, you 2 go in the middle.
Troops ready for deployment,
rifles.
Commander.
It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be so glorious. Actually, I'm thinking I should put it on him as the last marker, just in case he dies. I'll put you with that.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
Okay, see what do we got here? Alright, so he'll deal the damage to him first. So I'm not gonna let this happen.
Warning, Xeno life forms detected.
I'm gonna use this as ability. So I hit first, and he dies, and he's not gonna kill my militiaman. I don't have any. You want one? Go ahead. One. It's not gonna matter, and I'm not gonna die. Oh. Never mind. I will die. I didn't realize that stupid traitor was in there. It doesn't matter. Could have been worse. A lot worse. Oh boy. Well, this is an issue. militia. Yeah, we'll lose the militia. However, I think that's a great trade, considering what we have left. Considering what we have left... Okay. And I don't need to use it. Alright then. Yeah, take a look at that. We survived. Round 6. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we get to actually get into round 7, which has these bad boys. Look at these beautiful, beautiful boys. But also, these dreaded, dreaded things. Alright, Dina didn't go off this time. It's very interesting.
Warning. New biosignatures detected. Use of advanced troops authorized.
Okay, all weapon cards grant an additional power, so just that's a passive.
Warning.
Now they all do extra
New
stuff.
biosignatures detected.
So I'm going to go
Use
into
of
my
advanced
discard
troops
pile,
authorized.
and I'm going to pull out one of my rifles because it's useful. Cancel the reveal effects. I could definitely use this, but first strike is paramount. Paramount right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy... let's see. What kind of... I know I can only buy one of these. So I can buy for the 6, which I'm going to. I'm going to be buying it for this guy. Then I'm going to spend these last 2 little gems on... Okay, I'm sorry about that. My sister came in. Alright, so we got this card may be played in response to reveal effect. So this actually might be helpful. Might be helpful. Or, actually undo. Let's get one of these guys in here, because I am going to need it. I'm going to need it. Okay. I couldn't really buy any good weapons. Unless... No. Because I've got 2 weapons right here. It wouldn't let me equip them.
Troops ready for deployment, Commander.
Okay, so... this... Okay, he's going to go in the back. He's going to get it.
Troops ready for
most likely not
deployment,
gonna survive this
Commander.
round.
Life forms detected.
But you're going to be able to see, once per round, if this troop kills an enemy, all troops in lane gain 2 power for this round. So every time he kills somebody...
Warning. Xeno life forms detected.
Place this enemy at the end of the lane. If any troop would be killed, instead it goes... Yeah, so I cannot let him die. Okay. The first time this enemy would be killed, instead it is placed at the end of the... and heal it up to 4. See? This card's OP! And I'm not gonna have him damage my dude, even in the slightest. I'm debating whether I should just blow him up or save these for later. I'm gonna save them for later. Okay. Burn all equipment cards on the first troop in lane. Well, I don't have any. So I'm actually gonna blow this guy up. Because he will kill me. Or I can just use one and take the damage. And I think I'm going to. He fights this guy. This enemy survives a combat, immediately discard it, and deal the base 6 damage. So I will use it if I do not kill him. So I'm going to use this ability on him. And play this card and blow him up. and use this ability to fight first. Okay. So, okay, so this is a problem. Okay, well, I tried to play it as best I could, but still, no. Well, I lost in round 7. Oh boy. That Mui sucks. You betrayed me, Ajax.
Base destroyed. Mission failed.
Oh well, that's the nature of the game. You defeat a lot more times than you win.
Base
but when
destroyed.
You do,
Mission failed.
oh, is it so rewarding. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me for my Xynoshyft adventure here, and hopefully I'd actually recommend this on Steam for you guys. It's actually very cheap. It's not that expensive. I think it's about like $7-8. You go pick it up. It's 4 players. You can play with your friends. And it gets even more crazy since your friends can help you and you can help them. But there's also even more danger to it. Until next time, Pack, I'll see you later. Peace.